Welcome to the Switch Network. I'm Keys, and if this is your first time, welcome, enjoy, stay, please follow. And also, if this is not your first time, welcome back, and let's get it started.
Hey, what's up? I'm Nick. Keys forgot all about me, but I'm Nick. I'm here, guys, just in the background.
Irrelevant. It's okay.
Man, yo, so last time we talked about what this episode's going to be about, which is what is this episode going to be about?
Why does lesbians like to date straight women?
Okay. So on today's episode, we want to talk about why do studs or masculine women in general go after straight women?
You need to answer that because I'm sure you probably did. I ain't never dated no straight woman.
Well, I'll tell you what, like, I think it's an ego thing. You know what I mean? Because back then it was a thing. Like you would want to turn a girl out. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a competition, damn near.
Yeah.
Like, oh shoot, I bet I could turn this girl out. Oh, she never talked to girls. You were the first one. So it was like a pat on the back on some.
That was stupid.
Yeah,
very
it was stupid and young. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's that same mentality. And a lot of people I know that have actually explained to me why they prefer straight women is because it is their first girl. Like, I'm their first, and I don't have to worry about any of that messy LGBT drama. That's
yeah, but then no. But then you deal with straight people drama, which is baby daddies or boyfriends, and we still at the end of the day we are women. You know, so we're still gonna have to try to fight a man that we know we cannot be whatsoever. I don't care what anybody say. A woman cannot beat a man. It's right. Just something a man has that we don't, which is strength on steroids. There's something that they have that we don't.
Is that what it is? Testosterone, pretty much.
I mean, I never dated a straight woman, but I've definitely dated bisexuals. Mm-hmm. And you like what you like, but I would never date a bisexual ever again because I had bad experience with bisexuals. So it's just, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, so please don't come after me because this is my opinion. But if the shoe fit, motherfucker, put it on. But how I look at it is they're always going to go back to a man. No matter what they say, they will always go back to a man. Now, that's if a woman liked the men before and now try women. Now, I feel like if they liked the woman and now they try men need to be aware because they're always going to go back to that woman. You know what I mean? It's what you know, what you're comfortable with.
Yeah. So, bisexual women, you just feel like, why wouldn't you date another one, though?
Man, I got cheated on every single bisexual I was with.
Really?
And it ain't even me. It ain't me. It was them. So, I would never date a bisexual ever again.
I mean, I don't really care. I feel like if you cheat on me with a man or a woman, it don't hurt my feelings any worse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it do though.
It don't.
It does. And then a man feel like when he see you, like it's just that power that he has. Like, you thought she was gonna stay with you, or if she leave him and go back to you, it's gonna be like she'll be back. Like they have that ego that she'll be back. So it's I don't like it.
Like I had that same ego if a girl left her girl for me too. Like back in the day, I had that same ego that a man would. You know, like she left you and now she with me.
No.
So it don't matter. Like,
how do you even approach a straight female?
But I mean, I don't approach women. Like, I didn't like I'm a walking billboard. So you approach me, you know, like how you supposed to know?
She's feeling herself.
How you supposed to know? Unless you got something rainbow identified.
I mean, that's just like femmes, though. It's the same thing with femmes. Okay, so how can I put it this way? So we're talking about straight women, right? And like, you know, lesbians going after straight women. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, if you really think about it, and I'm sitting here thinking about it, was they really straight at the beginning or was they curious? Because you can't just walk up to no straight female and just like, hey, you know, what's up? She gonna look at you like you crazy. She must have had some type of feeling about a woman before, or, you know what I mean? Oh, let's try it, but that's still curiosity. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like, is she really straight? Mm-hmm. If you can actually turn one out?
I mean, women are curious sometimes. Like you were saying, try it. If you like it, then boom. And if you don't like it, well, you'll know right away if you're not feeling it. You know, just like some women are gay until it's time to eat the box. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man,
it's all fun and games till it's time to go down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, unless you get one that don't like it. So yeah, I guess you're all right.
Exactly. But you know that goes down to why straight women seek refuge after they have been in a horrible relationship.
Excuse
with a
me,
man.
what is refuge?
Like, like they're like
Revenge?
Nah, refuge is like when you're trying to get away from something. Like you're going to a better place.
Okay.
Like okay, like let's say they're in a horrible relationship with a man, and now they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and try women, but they're not gay. They're just trying to see if it's better over there. Like, maybe I'll find love with women.
It's horrible over here. So any straight woman listen to this and, you know, feel like they want to come to the other side, please don't. Stay where you at. Do not hop that fence. Don't do any of that. Please stay where you at, because it is worse on these parts.
It's not that horrible. The reason why Keys says that it's worse is because the emotions are involved, like, way deeper than a male. But, like, it's the same shit. A female will break your heart the same way a man will, if not worse. You know what I'm saying?
But it will be worse because woman and woman feelings are so deep that it's going to hurt worse than a man. Exactly. You know what I mean?
And women know women's bodies, right? So, like, sometimes men, I don't know, maybe they struggle with certain things. I don't know, because I can only go off what I'm told.
Right.
You know. But, yes, I don't recommend trying to seek refuge in the lesbian community, just because you're not really going to be any safer, okay? These girls out here savage.
They are. They don't care. And you got some that want to be a man so bad that they're going to literally treat you emotionally and physically just like a man would. So,
and God forbid you find a female that has like mental issues or like
no.
Like
Speaking of that, don't you hate though when a straight community come into the gay world and then they go after the worst lesbian possible and they make it bad for the whole lesbian community?
Yeah.
I always wanted to be the one. If a straight girl, I talked to a straight girl before, but I knew it would just never go anywhere. You know what I mean? But it's just the fact. It's like I always wanted to be the one to save them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
my Lord, Captain Save a Hoe.
Save a hoe, save a straight. Okay.
Right.
Because I'm telling you, I want them to know like there is more to the lesbian community than what that. You know, because they always go to the bad ones. Guess what? To me, always the bad ones are the ones that try to go after the straight women. Mm-hmm. Like, it's that cockiness, like, well, I'm about to turn her out, da-da-da. And then once a straight girl get connected to a female, she's going to get put through shit because a straight one's their first relationship. So, you know, just like when you lose your virginity to somebody, you know what I mean? Like, you're giving up your straight card for a woman, and now it's like, that's a whole nother, like, environment, a whole nother side of you that you have to reach. So you're going to become so attached to that person, and you're going to let them treat you any way possible. Then it's like, you know what? I'm going back to men because this is horrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Please. Y'all got to start breaking these straight women heart. And straight women, y'all got to stop even coming over here because it's not where it's at.
Man, I mean, if you're going to come over, just know that it's not going to be very different, and you could experience something a little more tragic, you know. That's all I'm saying is don't come because your feelings are hurt.
Right.
Like, come because you actually are interested in women. You know, that's the biggest problem, is that a lot of lesbians end up, you know, agreeing and going ahead and sleeping with straight women. Mm-hmm. And they're convinced and they're like, oh no, but she loves me, this and that, and then boom, your girlfriend is pregnant because she cheated on you with old dude, you know. And
now you're a statty.
Exactly.
Now you got baby daddy drama though, because you know men don't have that. They don't like stuff like that.
You know, and now it's just a big ordeal. So that's the main thing. It's not that you're not welcome. You know what I mean? It's just that
just don't come over here.
It's not to seek refuge.
We're going to keep going back and forth because don't come over here. Please. We are full.
He said no.
We are full. The gates are closed, and we will open back up no time soon.
Books are closed. Try summer 2022.
Yes, but if you do try to come over too, please don't come over here with all the intentions of doing everything that a lesbian will do. Please don't come over here trying to just be a pillow princess, because that was back in the day. That stuff don't fly here anymore either. So be prepared to do everything and anything just like a lesbian would. Let me tell you about this bisexual I used to date, bro.
All right.
Bro, I let this chick move into my home. Mm-hmm. Raised her kids, bro. Right?
Yep.
I go to work, right? She don't really have to work, so I go to work, right? I don't even know how to go with this because it's like it's deep.
It's sounding like somebody's gonna be sleeping in your bed.
Exactly.
Oh hell.
Yes, it's one of them. So, anyways, long story short, come to find out she cheated on me, right? Got pregnant.
Oh no.
No, bro, listen. Oh, you know how we do. We take care of that baby. Studs, that's what we do. Young, stupid, right?
Well, I ain't never been
But kind of find out, it was in my bed while I was at work. And then let me tell you, kind of find out too, the bitch didn't even wash our sheets. I came home and slept in them same fucking sheets. Kind of find out the whole end of this. You know what I mean? And then I raised the baby.
How did you find out that the sheets weren't washed?
We gonna leave that alone because that's who gonna tell who.
Over in the wetness.
Men don't get women wet, so I would doubt it.
I mean, well, how?
Listen,
I don't even want to know.
So yeah, it's disgusting. So, bro, I can't give who the culprit was, the culprit who told me all this. But the woman verified it. She verified it all.
The woman.
But anyways, I stayed with her like for 2 more years.
Yeah.
After that, right?
Oh.
Raised the baby.
Dang,
Was helping raise
nice.
the baby. Oh, I was stupid. Help raise the baby, right?
Yeah.
And she left me for the baby daddy. Told you. Bitches ain't shit.
Damn.
Bitches ain't shit, I'm telling you.
There's a big debate with my ex. And it's because me and my ex, we broke up, and 2 weeks later she was pregnant. So some of my friends are like, nah, she cheated on you.
Of course, I would have just told you that. You cheated on her,
I mean?
bro.
And now I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, bisexual women, I haven't had. I can't say that. Like, I don't know if I've ever been cheated on, right? Yeah. Because women are ruthless out here. You just don't know.
I ain't gonna fucking lie. They smart.
Exactly.
They're
women
smart
can
as
get
fuck.
your ass. That's just what it is. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know, but I've dated. I want to say that all of my exes were bisexual because all of my exes are with men now. All of them.
What did you do?
I ain't doing nothing. But I mean, when you hit the top tier in the LGBT, in the lesbian community, okay. When you hit top tier in the lesbian community, I mean, try to find another stud like me.
Oh my God, here we go with the cockiness.
I'm just saying, Jesus. You know, it's just something.
It's them light skinned studs, I swear. It's some light skinned studs.
Saying, like you get to a certain peak in the community, and if somebody can't compare, it's like, man. But is it compare in looks or just the way you treat somebody? All around, personality, looks, what you're doing in life, just everything. Like, I don't give you no problems. You know what I'm saying? Top tier, top of the line. You know what I'm saying? Oh gosh. Just giving out VIP and the red carpet, rolling the red carpet out on that ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, when you get there, it's just like, all right, there's nothing else. So you think you're the best? There's nothing else left.
So you think you're the best in the LGBTQ?
I don't think I'm the best.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like, when you know how the gay community is hella small, right?
Yeah,
gay community is small as fuck, no matter where you go. So, like, if you're in a small city, I mean, even a big city, the community is small.
Right. That's why I'm happy we new to this community.
It's like, oh damn, that's her friend, I can't date her, this and that and the third. You know, it just your options are dwindling. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, they're just like, you know what, forget this. I'm just gonna date men. That's what I assume. Yeah. I don't know for a fact. You know what I'm saying? But I would have to interview every single one of my exes to ask that question. Yeah. I wouldn't know. So speaking of, you said everybody's like a friend of a friend or whatever. Yeah. Would you let your ex date your friend? Maybe. My ex. How? Yes. My ex is no longer mine. But say you and your friend hang out a lot, and that means she has to come. Like if you see me and Hope, you know what I mean. We're going to see another couple with you and Leslie. It would have to be some years in between that. You know what I mean? Like years go by, and you were like, "Hey, is it all right if I talk to so and so?" And I'd be like, "All right." But why would they think that was even okay though? Do you get what I mean? You got to ask that too. Like, why would you think it was okay for you to even think about dating? Yeah, that's something wrong with that. Yeah, but see, at the same time, I'm not territorial over no ex. Like, it's not about territorial. It's about that's just wrong. I mean, it is. If you want that, you know what I'm saying. I already had that. You can have it. It's not. It's somebody out there for you if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying. But then they see everything that you put them through. They put you through. You know what I mean? They see all that and they still want to be. I mean, the only way I will allow something like that is if me and that woman decided, like, hey, you know, this just ain't working out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then I won't let my friend that hang around every day date them. You know what I mean? Because of course we want to do a couple of things, and I don't want to see my ex. I mean, we obviously not gonna do a couple things, but if my friend genuinely was like, hey, me and your ex are talking, I want to know if that's cool. Like, you don't even have to ask me. That's my ex of 2 years ago. don't even bother asking me. Yeah, go ahead. We'll never do a couple thing. You know what I'm saying? There would be limits.
No, I would
to
question.
the friendship.
I would question that friendship to the death of me. Yes, because that was even as a friend though. That should even cross a mind and feel like, hey, that's even okay. Do you get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like even if like one of my friends has sex with a girl, I won't have sex with her after that. Right. It's disgusting.
But that's you. Not everybody thinks that way. You know what I'm saying? So like I respect people like that. I wouldn't do that to any of my friends. I would never ever be like, oh man, now you're up for grabs. I was wondering, like that would never come out of my mouth. That's off limits. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you ask me and that's what y'all want, y'all love each other, I'm not gonna knock that. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe you are the right person for her. You know, I mean, we don't have to be friends either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just depends on the scenario. If y'all really love each other, who am I to stop that? I'm already in love. I'm on my next relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's just like even if I become friends, like even if I become friends with like another couple, I don't have my friends, which is a stud's girlfriend's number. You get what I mean? I will contact you and you only, right. And then the femme will contact the femme. You know what I mean? Unless we all in a group message, that's different. But you'll never see me personally texting. You know what I mean? My friend's girl. Yeah. So imagine me saying, "Go ahead and date my friend." Go ahead and date my ex. Like we first off, we're not friends again, and I'll probably fight you. Because it's disrespectful. That is totally lying. Because you must have seen something that whole time while I was dating that person. You must have liked something that you've seen for all of a sudden say, hey, maybe you should be okay with it.
As long as you ain't have her while I was with her, we don't have a problem.
How do you know that now? If you don't know that.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, if your friend came to you, you just wouldn't be willy-nilly like, yeah, invite my ex over. Invite her over. Let's play fucking checkers or dominoes together. Like, you know, it's not going to be that.
Like, we'd never hang out together.
Exactly. We wouldn't hang out. But
because it is disrespectful to your girl now.
Exactly. Like, you can have her, but I'm not even going to explain what it does to a friendship. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ask me that, you already know what type of person that friend is. Friend, quote unquote, is. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even have to explain to them. They're already asking to sleep with your ex. So
basically, can I go fuck your girl?
Yeah,
me your ex.
Right. Exactly. And the answer is yes every time. You can have my ex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it's my ex, have at it, buddy. I didn't want it. You know what I mean? So like that's the thing, and obviously that friendship will dwindle away without an explanation. Like, and if that person doesn't understand or get that, then I mean that's on your ass. But I ain't gonna fight your ass. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna tell you yes, have a nice life. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to y'all. Don't invite me to the wedding.
Right. Now they pushing it with that one.
You know what I'm saying?
You pushing it with that one.
And then when she hurts you or when you go through the same
I don't want to hear the shit. Yeah, don't come to me for nothing.
Oh no, it would just be that. But I wouldn't be upset about it. No, I would actually respect that person for telling me, and then I would let you have that, and then keep my separation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be on no beef. I'd just be like, dang, I can't believe they talking.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset like I want to, like, you know what I mean. But it's still the fact, like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, I would. But like, if time goes by, then whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of my exes were cool now, and if they were dating any of my friends at this point in life, I'd be like, man, I hope y'all work it out, man. As long as y'all find happiness, shit, I could give two. Am I to say? You know, I could give two shits.
Yeah, but it's still on a respect level. If I feel like my feelings, for example, for a friend, for my friend's ex-girlfriend, it's still a respectful level. I can't get them feelings. It's disrespectful. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, I feel like before you even come to me, you disrespecting me already. You know what I mean? It's just everybody has their own opinion on you know what they like and don't like.
Perspective, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from. Like, who would want a friend that is asking to sleep? Like, that's why I'm saying, like, if me and my ex just broke up, and one of my homies was like, hey, can I just get with her now that y'all are done? Yeah. That would be a definite problem. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, like, let the time pass, bro, and she's all yours. You know what I'm saying? Let us separate. Let us go on about life. Let me forgive her. Let me be able to look her, pass her in the streets and not be mad. And now, you know, have at it.
Yeah, you could laugh too, like, damn, now you gotta deal with what I dealt with.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Good luck.
And it's like, you know, like, you ever be like them, like, damn, she about to cheat on her in like a couple days. damn, I know they arguing every single day. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
they think they lucked up when they really just deeper issues than you know what I mean, what they think it is.
Somebody else's problem now. Like, hell no. I mean, I wouldn't want any of my friends' exes. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want that? All right, y'all. So we about to get into this question that was sent to us from Anonymous. Okay, they wanted to be sure that this is anonymous. All right, let's see. It says, I haven't listened to any podcast before, and this is the first time I came across, and I absolutely love it. My question is, have you ever in your life had an identity crisis? Like, was there ever a time you got confused about gender? Like, maybe you once thought you were trans, or maybe you saw your life as a trans person? I'm going through a crisis like this, and I wondered if you or your partner on the podcast ever feel like that. And if so, how did you realize it wasn't really what you wanted?
Me and Hope actually discussed this in a car, and she came up with actually a good answer for that, because I personally never had an identity crisis. I always just knew I was a tomboy. I always knew I never wanted to be a boy, but I knew I always wanted to hang with the boys. So, which is a good idea that Hope came up with when we were in a car, is find someone that you trust, and then when you find somebody you trust, have them call you the pronouns that you think you might like. You know what I mean? So, and if you don't feel comfortable with a certain pronoun, change that pronoun. You know what I mean? So then you can actually see like which one you like better to be called. Right. And then once, that's the only way I can go out. Like I said, we're not professionals, so don't, you know what I mean, take our advice 100%. We're just giving you something that we will do. So it's just something that you have to, honestly, it'll come to you, especially we don't know how old you are. But eventually one day it might just come to you. You know what I mean? Maybe you feel like you want to be a woman one day, one feel like you want to be a man one day. Or maybe you know what I mean, you might wake up one day and be like, you know what? This is what I want. And if you are going through this and you let an outsider's influence, your thoughts, please don't do that, because in the day it's a life that you have to live. So that's just like I said, like the big thing that me and Hope discuss is just go after pronouns. Have somebody that you trust, you know what I mean, just between you and them, and go out through the day, having you call you him, you know what I mean, or her, you know what I mean, or they, and see which one you actually like. And that's how you would basically decide what you like. That's just our opinion. Like I said, you will only know what's right for you. And what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're going through an identity crisis, like, you're really trying to find out who you are, right? So I think what you should do is, like, take yourself out, get to know you. What do you like to do? Like, are you even 100% sure on everything you like? The food you like to eat, just down to everything, you know what I'm saying? Take yourself out, get to know yourself. And as time goes on, like he said, you're going to know exactly who you are. Like, you got to grow into loving yourself, you know what I mean? And maybe in 10 years, you might feel completely different how you're feeling right now. I can't tell you how many times I changed my mind on different things, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I want to do this. And when I was a kid, obviously, you're so masculine and trying to figure out, like, who you're trying to be, And when I was a kid, I was like, dang, I wish I was a boy. As I grew up, I was like, nah, I actually like being a girl, and I grew to love myself. So I think after a while, your intuition, your gut will just be like, okay, if it's time to transition, and I know for sure, like, I'm in the wrong body, it don't feel right. I don't like being called her. I don't like being called ma'am. I don't like, and this is just going off of what some of my trans folks have told me. They didn't like anything that had to do with a woman. That they just didn't feel comfortable. That was not what they felt was right. And your intuition will guide you to that. I don't think there's any other way than just to find out and to be still and to kind of work within, and then let the within become your outside of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, meditate on it. You feel me?
But remember, I'm stressed this enough. Only go with what you want. Don't let no outsiders try to tell you who you are and what you should be. Because 9 times 10, it's probably not even what you want. Don't try to be like somebody else, because that eventually goes away. You know what I mean? You have to find out who you are. So, but we really appreciate the question. If anybody else have any questions, feel free to, write us. And like we said, we can have it anonymous. If you want anonymous, just let us know. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us as well on both our social medias. Like on the TikTok is THAKEYZ 2020, as well as, what is yours?
Mine is It's Nick. And then we're also on all platforms: Instagram, the Switch Network; TikTok, the Switch Network. If you want to send in a question, it's the switchnetwork@gmail.com, spelled just like our podcast name. So if you found the podcast, you could find our email.
Yeah.
And yeah, we out here. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up for today. On the next podcast, we're going to discuss, why do women or lesbians like to be strapped down but don't want to be with a man? You know what I'm saying?
That's going to get spicy.
Yeah, why?
It's going to get real spicy.
Why do lesbians want to use a toy and not just get the real thing? We'll see y'all on the next podcast.